In 1994, Congress recognized this quiet New Jersey town as the birthplace of the American Industrial Revolution. It is right there in the record. That is a big claim for a small town, and it has never gone unchallenged. 3 other towns would like a word. So how does a town most people drive straight past earn a claim like that? It starts underground, in a hole full of water. In 1715, a Dutch farmer named Arend Schuyler found a strange blue-green rock on his land beside the Passaic River. It was copper. Soon, his mine was the richest in the colonies, its shafts sinking deeper into the ground. But the deeper they dug, the faster water rose. Horses and buckets could not bail it out fast enough. So the owners sent to England for a steam engine, a machine almost no American had ever seen. It arrived with a young engineer, Josiah Hornblower, who survived 12 weeks at sea to put it together. By 1755, the first steam engine ever to run in the American colonies was pumping that mine dry. One catch. That mine sat across the river in what is now North Arlington. So where does Belleville come in? Right here. Years later, Hornblower helped build a foundry in Belleville that made America's first homegrown steam engine. It even powered a steamboat up the Passaic in 1798, 9 years before Robert Fulton made steamboats famous. Belleville named its factory district Soho after Birmingham, the capital of Britain's Industrial Revolution. Again, a big claim for a small town. And it delivered. In 1814, a New York copper merchant named Harmon Hendricks bought up the old Soho Works. When war with Britain cut off America's copper, Hendricks started rolling out his own right here in Belleville. His mill ran 125 years, through 5 generations, and its copper went to remarkable places. It sheathed the Savannah, the first steamship ever to cross the Atlantic Ocean, back in 1818. It even went into one of America's first steam locomotives, a machine they nicknamed Old Ironsides. And when Samuel Morse strung the nation's first telegraph line, the wire was drawn right here in Belleville, at a mill on the river. A green rock had become the copper of the steam age, and the wire of the age after that. Which brings us back to those 3 other towns, because Belleville is not the only place claiming the crown. Up in Rhode Island, Pawtucket says it all began with the first real factory in America. Their hero, Samuel Slater, memorized Britain's machine designs, hid his trade, and smuggled the plans into America inside his own head. To Britain, he was a traitor who stole their secrets. To America, the father of the factory. Same man, 2 verdicts. Then there is Paterson, right up the same Passaic River, with the boldest claim of them all. Alexander Hamilton, the first Treasury Secretary, stood beneath the 70-foot Great Falls and imagined a city built to manufacture. He founded it in 1792, America's first planned industrial city, and hired the architect then laying out Washington, D.C. to design it. But the architect's plans were so grand they held up construction, and after 9 months, the company fired him. Paterson got built anyway, and it spun so much silk that Silk City became its name. And in Massachusetts, Lowell built something stranger still, a whole city of mills, staffed by thousands of young farm women. They worked the looms by day and published their own magazine by night. Lowell gave America its first factory workforce. So, who is right? Here is the twist. Every single one of them was a first. Pawtucket built the first factory. Paterson planned the first factory city. Lowell trained the first factory workforce. And Belleville built the first machine. The Industrial Revolution never had one birthplace. It had many beginnings, and this was one of them. Every one of these towns wanted the world to know. The other three got national parks to prove it. Belleville got something smaller, a resolution pushed through the House in 1994 by a hometown congressman. It made the claim official. On the record, Belleville was the birthplace of the American Industrial Revolution. That old Soho district still stands. Its abandoned hospital just played Batman's Arkham Asylum on the big screen. Factories, planned cities, a whole working class. The revolution needed every bit of it, but none of it moved without a machine to drive it. Belleville built the machine. You could drive right past it and never know. But this is where the age of machines began.